Just gonna throw that out there. Obviously, you can see the time if you clicked on it. Anyway, my name's Maddie if you're new. Hi. I do make lots of random videos, but it's a good time. It's fun here. So today, I'm just going to get right into it. I'm doing a video over CNA school, being a CNA, taking the test, going to school, my whole experience, things that shocked me, things I learned, just the whole shebang. So I actually wrote it all down. Pretty old school. Most people have it on their phone, but I like to write my ideas out, so hang on. Here it is. So, a little background. So, first of all, normally CNA school is 1 semester. It took me 2 because I am a senior in high school and I was going for only half the day. It was a program with my school that allowed me to do this. And yes, so I am now a CNA. And if you guys are like, what is a CNA? So it stands for Certified Nursing Assistant. Basically, you're a nursing assistant, obviously. There's also like technicians, so there's like nurse techs and things like that. You're kind of on the same level as them. I don't know how much like techs make, but for CNAs where I live, it's about $11 to $14 an hour. You can get up there the more certifications you have, where you work. Home health does tend to make a little bit more money, but they do like you to have more experience, so it's kind of just all of that. CNAs work pretty much everywhere. They are pretty common in nursing homes, and also at hospitals. To kind of lay out our skills, so I can take blood pressure, I can like transfer people, take your pulse, things like that, take your vitals, but I cannot administer medicine. I cannot do anything with needles, so no IVs, no shots, things like that. It's kind of basic patient care. I'll shower people, I'll change briefs, which are adult diapers, if you guys do not know, but they are called briefs in the healthcare setting. I'll feed people, things like that. And so if you're in the hospital and you need a bed bath, it's probably going to come from a CNA. CNAs can become certified to do things such as draw blood, start IVs, take IVs out, things like that, which are just more certifications that you normally acquire through whatever job you are working. Trying to think if there's anything else to just kind of explain what a CNA is. Don't think so. So now to get into kind of my experience. I really enjoyed it. I only did my clinicals at one place. It was at a nursing home. It was great. Don't really have anything negative to say there. There were some things that caught me by surprise while I was in school, though. The first thing was that you do deal with dead bodies. Thankfully, I have not had to do this yet. I don't really know how it's going to be. I have dealt with dead pet bodies, but not dead human bodies. I'm not too sure how that's going to go. I am a little bit nervous just because, I don't know. It's a dead body. Also, I think something a lot of people don't realize is that you are kind of the bottom of the totem pole. You are doing grunt work. It is a lot of heavy lifting. It's a lot of physical work, and a lot of my classmates didn't appreciate that. I already mentioned you don't get to do things with needles or medications or things like that. That all goes to the nurse. Something that kind of shocked me, now it doesn't, but when I was in I'll be going to nursing school. But when I was in CNA school, this kind of shocked me, is that when you change a brief, you don't get to wear a face mask. So, you smell everything. Just gonna let you know that if you are someone who struggles with smells, or maybe you're going to go to CNA school, for clinicals, if you're not sure you can handle the smell, bring like a good smelling chapstick and you can put it right under your nose, or like put some essential oil there. I never had to do that. Personally, the smell doesn't really bother me. Again, like I have 4 dogs. They poop and you have to pick it up and you just kind of move on. Babysitting, I understand that it is adult feces, but it's not the end of the world. Also, something that I wasn't really expecting is I wasn't just taught how to take care of someone, I was also taught how to care about someone. So we went through a lot of how to be there emotionally for patients, especially elderly patients. Yeah, elderly patients who are at kind of their end of life and who are needing that emotional support, or sick people. You just are really taught how to take care of someone, not just physically but also emotionally, and how to handle people telling you like, am I gonna die, or asking you that, or telling you I'm afraid to die. And also learning how to be around people who are religious, and where that line is, even if you feel the same way, or if you do feel differently, how to handle that. So one thing, as my test got closer, so you take a written test, which was fairly easy, you know, if you've paid attention in class, if you've done your homework, things like that, it's not going to be too difficult. But when it comes to the skills testing, every tester is different. So actually in June, so next month, they are changing the standards for testing. Just some things are going to be different, and I had a tester that graded me. They're calling the 2018 standards, and I understand that it is 2018, but they are not implementing it until June. And she graded me off of 2018 standard when I had learned 2017's, and I failed. And there's nothing you can really do to fight it. I could have filed a grievance, but I still have to retake the test. I retook it and passed with flying colors. My tester said that she didn't see me do anything wrong. So it was just kind of frustrating, though, to have someone fail me because I was doing things how I learned it. But you're going to have testers that want you to wash your hands after every skill, and testers that just want you to use Germ-X after every skill, and it just depends on who you have. And you just got to communicate with them. There are some that will let you correct things if you make a mistake, and some that won't, and it's just, it kind of sucks, but we're human, and they're human, and it just kind of happens that way. Overall, I think that it's definitely worth it. You do make above minimum wage. You are guaranteed a job, and you do have something to fall back on. You know, like I'm going to nursing school, but I do have this, and I'll be making money through school, and I also have a leg up because I've been in the environment. I've learned basic care skills already. Also, I want to mention that every 2 years you have to get 12 hours of continuing education. I believe, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm like 99% sure. And most of the time you can do it through your employer. If not, you can just look it up online. You do have to be CPR certified where I went to school in order to even go to clinicals, but that is part of your thing, is to be CPR certified. And I believe you have to renew that every 2 years? 2 years, I want to say. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to graduate. And I think at most, like, CNA schools, you do your CPR certification there, I would guess. Mine, we did it at school. So that's it. It's a really fun thing. You definitely have to be there for the right reasons, or no one's going to be having a good time. You, the patients, your coworkers, it's going to be rough. I thoroughly enjoy geriatrics, which is the older population, which is not for everyone. I understand that. But you will more than likely do some sort of clinical at a nursing home, if not all of your clinicals. So, yeah. I think that's all I gotta say. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just leave me any questions you have down below if you have any, or your experience, if you agree with me, if you disagree. And also this summer I will be working as a CNA, so if you guys want to see my morning routine, I really want to work nights, that's why I said this. If you want to see like my, just anything, I think that would be really fun to do. So I'm actually going to film another video, so I'll see you guys in my next one though, hopefully. You know, you can subscribe if you want, if not, that's cool. Don't gotta turn on the notifications, I normally don't. I don't blame you. So, all of my social media is in the box down the description box if you do want to check that out as well. I'm pretty active on Instagram, Twitter. Still kind of figuring out how to work it, not gonna lie. Yeah, so bye guys.